I've seen so many conversations lately about digital products, starting a course, MMR, which is that master resale rights that I'm not a big fan of, or creating your own course as a form of passive income. And I thought it was really, really important that I made a video for you about why most of these digital products will fail. Okay, real talk. Everyone on the internet right now is trying to sell you
passive income with a digital course.
But that couldn't be further from the truth. Don't get me wrong, digital products are awesome. I created a course back in 2017. I've gone on to build other courses, digital products, and now a membership, as well as masterminds and events. And taking your knowledge, your skill set, information that you've earned over the years and packaging up and being able to sell it in a one-to-many business model is life-changing, especially if you've been busting your tail as a one-to-one service provider. The problem is you are being told that your new course or download or digital product is going to be passive income, and it just couldn't be further from the truth. So I want to make sure that we're shining a light on exactly what's going to be required for you to be successful. According to statistics I found online, successful course creators are only making between $1,000 and $10,000 a month, which is amazing. For a lot of you, that might change your life. Some people, however, are making zero, and it's really only the top few percent that are making that 6 and 7 figure income consistently selling their products online. And spoiler, while they might be making money where they're sleeping, they're not sleeping all the time and making money. They are working in their business. So I want to break down the 3 things that you need to know before you decide to sell digital products online. It might be worth mentioning what digital products are. Digital products are intangible goods. You're not sending something in the mail, although you could as a thank you to your customers. We love to send out free mama swag, but it's something in the digital format. It's going to be a course, an ebook. This could be done via video. It can be text, could even be software or games. The reason that digital products are so appealing to most people, myself included, is that there is a low overhead cost. You're really just looking at a software platform to be able to host whatever it is that you're selling so that you can deliver it to your clients. There's no products, there's no shipping costs, there's no e-commerce involved. There's also really high profit margins because typically it's taking your time more than anything to produce the digital content, which then you're going to sell over and over and over again once you've created it that initial time. My personal favorite reason for digital products is the ability to automate. This is where we start to really separate our time from our energy and our workflow as a business owner, because someone can be making a purchase of my membership and enroll, get access to the program, get those first emails all while I'm on vacation. It's undeniable that digital products and e-learning is an industry that's continuing to grow, and it has some pretty big names backing it up. But again, I think the biggest red flag and the reason people are failing is because they don't understand the 3 things that I'm going to break down for you in this video. The first reason why I think people fail and a way that you could be successful is traffic. Traffic is eyeballs, it's people, it's visitors to your website, to your offer. Maybe you're selling on a third-party platform that hosts courses like Udemy. It doesn't matter where your thing is, but you have to be able to get people there to your product. This is going to require a combination of skill sets. Maybe you're advertising, maybe you're marketing on social media channels and looking to get those click-throughs. Maybe you're focused on SEO or keywords. You can do this on anything from YouTube to Instagram to TikTok to a blog on WordPress. There's so many different ways to market and advertise in order to get eyeballs, but so many people decide, well, I'm going to create a digital product. I want to make passive income because that's what somebody on the internet told me I could do, and they have no ideas for how they're actually going to get people to see their product. And not just any people, the right people. You need to understand how to target certain people that are meant to buy your product and know how to differentiate in that way. We're going to talk more about that in a second. You have to lose the if I build it, they will come mentality. This is probably the longest term game you will play, and this is the reason why courses and other digital products are not passive. They might be semi-passive, right? Like you're not having to go write the thing or do the thing or answer the emails or whatever as a service provider in order to get paid by your client, right? They can buy it while I'm on vacation or I'm taking a nap, but I have to have some sort of strategy in place to make sure I'm consistently getting eyeballs there, and not just once, over and over and over again, because that's how I'm going to keep getting sales over the long game. It's also worth noting that things change over time, strategies evolve, tactics literally stop working, and new marketing platforms and social media platforms come into play regularly. The online space is like the wild, wild west because a lot of it is unregulated and everything changes so rapidly because technology moves very quickly. So if you are not down to learn the marketing game in order to prioritize traffic to your digital products, you're probably not going to make very much money in this space. The second reason that I think people fail when they decide to launch a digital product is that they have no clear funnel or marketing strategy in place. What do I mean by that? Well, a funnel is like a website, except you only have two choices. You're either going to do the thing they want you to do on the page, whether that's enter your email or make a purchase, or you're going to leave. You're going to X out of the tab. There's no menu across the top like a traditional website. When you are selling digital products, typically we move people through a customer journey. We move them through a buying process. There is a sales strategy in place. Again, if you build it, they won't come. If you think I'm going to make this digital product and it's the best thing since toast, and you think everybody's going to go buy it because you think toast is so amazing, unfortunately, you're wrong. You have to have a whole indoctrination process in place. You need to be able to nurture the leads. We talked about traffic. Where are you taking them is the question you have to answer. And there's all different strategies for optimizing that process. If you're selling something that's on the more expensive, $1,000 or more, you're probably going to need a challenge or a webinar in order to be able to sell people into it, depending on who your market is. If you're selling something that's lower ticket, you might just need some really good website copy and possibly a video sales letter right there on the page to be able to show people the value of the product that you're selling. Regardless, you're not just going to put an order page up for your amazing digital product and make a bunch of money. There has to be a congruent funnel for your customer to go through in order to solidify the sales process and make sure that they're actually going to buy from you. Much like with our traffic strategies, these evolve over time, so get ready to play the long game. I'm really fortunate. I had a really long run with my very first digital product, which was a 12-week course, and I had the same funnel that included the same webinar or sales mechanism to this digital product, and I ran it for years, literally 4 years, without having to tweak anything until there was a global pandemic. The market totally changed. My niche, my audience, the people I was talking to became more educated on the topic that I was selling. And so the messaging I was using before didn't work anymore. I had to evolve. I had to adapt. And again, I think this is something that when we're promised and sold this dream of passive income, we think it's going to be really hands off, but you actually need to be prepared to be an active participant in the thing that you're selling. And the third reason that I think that most people fail at digital products is because they are focused on selling the product, the course, the membership, the ebook, whatever the thing is. The problem is that people don't typically want that. Most people aren't looking for that thing, to buy a thing. They're looking for a transformation. And the way you present your offer, the thing that they get, the thing that they become as a result of consuming your content, however you're delivering that in the form of your digital product, that's the thing that they're buying. So it's really important that you understand the psychology around selling your digital product, because the way you craft and position your offer can be the difference between making no sales and becoming one of those 6 or 7 figure digital product course creators. If you've never put together an offer before, but you have a digital product that you've created, check out this video all about how to make sure that your offer is irresistible. So to recap, to make sure that you have a digital product that does not fall flat and does in fact bring in the revenue that you want, you have 3 things that you need to focus on. The first is making sure that you have a traffic strategy. This is ongoing. It's not going to stop as long as you want to bring in sales. It will get easier, but things also change over time. So you need to make sure that you have your head in the game as a business owner. The second is to make sure that you have a sales funnel. Make sure that you know what your customer journey is and that you're nurturing your leads before you make the ask, which brings me to number 3, your offer. Make sure that you have an irresistible offer that's focused on the transformation that someone's going to get rather than just trying to sell the digital product itself, which frankly, nobody's really interested in. Part of the game of entrepreneurship is making sure that all 3 of these things are dialed in. And like I said, changes in the market, changes in technology, and the increase in other e-learning options all have a forceful play on this dynamic. And so it's something that's always changing and that you need to be prepared to work on. If you want a supportive community of entrepreneurs just like you who are working on these things, make sure you join the Free Mama Movement Facebook group. It is a free place to hang out, one of my favorite places on the internet, and you can get some feedback in real time from us. It is absolutely possible to make a fantastic living off digital products. I'm personally a very big fan. I just want to be transparent with you that it is not a passive income strategy. And in order to hit your revenue goals, you want to make sure you have these 3 things dialed in.